Hi everyone, my name is Comrade Pradejana Kiumiolayemi from Pralag International. Yes, I want to talk about Sunday Igboho and Republic of Benin. Before, I wasn't talking about Igboho when the whole scenario started. When the issue of maybe referendum, Udua Nation, when it started, I didn't see anything. When I realized that the agitators are treading the paths of problem, I came out and I talk about the challenges that is to come. I advise on some things, though I said it in Yoruba. A lot of people say so many things about me, but everything I saw then came to pass. When he was arrested in Benin, when he was trying to, should I say, escape to Germany, I said that is not the right step to take. When he was arrested, I said it is better he was taken back to Nigeria than to stay in Benin. You know why? I've had so many cases of people of brutality and detaining people in Benin Republic without any prosecution. Benin Republic is so popular in detaining people for a longer time without prosecution, and this has gotten to the attentions of international community. Sometimes in 2018 or so, the international community came up with telling them about the fact that they should assign with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And then, I think in 2018, July 2018, they accepted and signed the article of Universal Declaration into their law. Just this 2018. We have series of people, especially Nigerians in their prison. They gave like 200 years in prison, 50 years in prison, 100 years in prison. Who does that? So I said it is better Igboho is returned to Nigeria, but it's like my own opinion is always so awkward to people. They say, who is talking? Tadele, sorry. You just want popularity. This is what I do. This is my love. I love to do this. Human rights, defending, protection. This is prison rehabilitation. Anything criminal justice system, I love it with passion. And we have track record towards it. Now, as it is now, the do has been done, right? I don't need to go back to the past again. I will still talk. But this is our own, this is my input. If a police constable does something wrong, I will report him. I'm just using this scenario. This is what we do. Is rack and file. Police constable does something wrong, we'll report him to the DPO. If the DPO fails to do the needful, we'll report the constable and the DPO to the area commander. If the area commander does something that doesn't do anything about it, we'll report the police constable, the DPO, and the area commander to the commissioner of police. If the commissioner of police does not do anything about it, we will report the constable, the DPO, the area commander, the commissioner of police to the zonal headquarters. If the AIG fail to do the rightful thing, we'll report all of them to the IG. If the police IG fail to do the needful, taking the right step, we'll report all of them to the government. If the government fails to do anything, then we'll go to the international community. That is how it's supposed to do, to be done. Now, since a week ago, I've been going through their constitution in Benin, because before you can deal with any country, you ask what is their constitution. If a country said, okay, killing people is not a crime in their country, that is it. That should be it. You have to respect their sovereignty. So I've been trying to look at what does their law says about arresting a culprit and prosecution of. In what they signed to their law in Republic of Benin, Article 17 said any person accused of an unlawful act shall be presumed innocent until his culpability has been legally established. In the course of a public lawsuit, during which all guarantees necessary to his free defense shall have been assured to him, no one shall be condemned for actions or omissions which at the moment when they were committed did not constitute an infraction according to the national law. Likewise, he may not have a more severe penalty inflicted than that which was applicable at the time when the offense was committed. Sir, hey, Republic of Benin cannot justify the reason Sunday Igboho is still there. We have what we call simple offense and capital offenses. Public prosecution court is not a private entity. It's a public. Whatever things that is going on in that court, we must know it must be made public. And the law, simple offense, expects that this person should be granted a bail. So, we are to tackle now. If we tackle the federal government, and the federal government says, no, this issue is not, no, don't tackle me. If we say, okay, is the court doing the necessity, and the court will say, oh, the issue is from above. If we ask the lawyers, what is happening? And say, oh, no, we should not be asking the impression of diplomatic questions here. We should not be asking what. We should look into their constitution, their criminal code. Everything, every law, every accusation, every culprit, every accused must have a space in the criminal code. And the criminal code will explain how individuals should be treated. You don't just put somebody inside a prison without nothing. Now, the question we should be asking is, what is the offense against this person? What is... If you say you are accusing me of something, what is my offense? You have my rights under the international law is that. Tell me my offense. And then I'm presumed to be innocent until you confirm. Through normal prosecution, litigation, that I'm found guilty. Before then, I am presumed to be innocent. That's number one. Number two, is this offense you are accusing me for, is it simple offense or capital offense? What is simple offense? Oh, I steal. Oh, I assault. Oh, I do this. All those ones are simple offenses. Capital offense is when I kill, when I rob, When I rape, those are capital offenses, and the charges must be made public. Now, no one, Article 18 said, this is in Republic of Benin, the criminal justice. Article 18 said, no one shall be subjected to torture, nor to maltreatment, nor to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment. No one shall have the right to prevent a detainee or an accused person from being examined by a doctor of his choice. Presumption of his innocence in trials. Right to public trial, not private. Oh, this is their law. No, I'm not talking about Nigerian law. This is their law. Presumption of innocence in trials. 2. Right to public trial. Protection from ex post facto laws. Principle of no punishment without law. Prohibition of cruel treatment. Prohibition of torture. Benin, 1990. That's page 6. See, I won't go, bother you with all this. No one may be detained for a duration greater than 48 hours, except by a decision of the magistrate, before whom he must have been presented. This delay may be prolonged only in circumstances exceptionally provided for by law, and may not exceed a period greater than 8 days. Whatever thing they have against Igboho should be, this is bailable offense. Whatever is committed, I am not sure whatever thing they are talking about, but whatever is committed in the four corners of Benin Republic, on their land, is not capital offenses. It should not be treated the way they are treating him right now. I just decided to keep quiet to see what is going on. The story is all of you. Everybody is talking about. I was just looking. No matter whatever, I'm so surprised the way you people are handling this. I'm so very surprised. We have literate illiterates. They are literate. They are professors. They are doctors. They are lawyers. But why do you treat things like this? This is supposed to be very simple. This is supposed to be very, very, very simple. Now, I need help. The only help I'm looking for is someone that understands French. I have all their criminal code. They call it Criminal Procedure Panel. This is it. This is all their criminal code in Republic of Benin. I need someone that is written in French, and I don't understand French. I cannot, if I'm reading, there's some English in French, but I need someone to, we need to discuss and tell me their criminal procedural acts. I have it, but I cannot read it. If you understand French very well, please private chat me. Let's talk. I will send this document to you. You go through it and tell me. Then at the end of the day, I will say what we need to. If we need to sue, just like Sunday Igboho sue the DSS and the federal government, we need to sue the government of Benin. If it is not easy to sue the Republic of Benin in Benin, you can sue from outside. You can sue at the International Criminal Court. Let us sue. That is what you're supposed to be doing right now. Sue the Republic of Benin. Sue the Republic of Benin. Sue them. But before you sue, we need to know, we use their own word against them. What do you do as a pastor? You use the word of God against God. God in chapter chapter this of the Bible. This is your word. You said so. But have you no, this is your word, right? We want this. In the Quran, the Muslim, the Imam will quote the word of God. That is it. In our traditional stuff, they have incantation. They quote the word. They use the word. If you say, yes, tomorrow we are going to do this, and don't worry. Now you use the word of the politician against them when they comes to use to seek for votes. We will do this for you. We will do this for you. At the time when they fail to do it, what do? You quote their words back to them. And you call them a liar. You call them a failure. Because they said this and they failed to fulfill their promise. Use the constitution against the country. Ask the lawyers when they get to the court how they use the constitution in their work. So the same thing, before you can tackle a country, use their constitution against them. So what they are doing presently against Igboho, what they are doing right now is not in their constitution. So that means the Republic of Benin government is doing against that. We can say this is human rights abuse against the person of Igboho, Sunday Igboho. Please sue the government. I don't know why people are, why is everybody keep quiet? Why do you have to rely on what the lawyers are saying? For now, forget the lawyer. You can get their lawyer, another lawyer to sue if he is not ready to sue. Maybe his friend to the Mr. President of Benin. Get international lawyers to sue them outside the Republic of Benin. Take them for what they have. Look at their constitution and use the same constitution against them. Okay, tell me, what do you have against this person? And tell me, what does your constitution says concerning someone like this? I want you to do that, all right? Until I understand the major, it should not be more than this. This is the Republic of Benin, Ministère de la Justice, de la Legislation et des Pro de la Lumen. I understand here. I understand that one way. Okay, this is the Minister of Justice under the legislation and district at the headquarters in Lomé. Code de Procedure Penal 2010. This is even new edition. Show me May 2010. So this is a new edition. Please, I need someone that understands French to get this down for me. I just need to know what are the criminal code, what is the law says about each of these offenses, and what does their law says concerning anybody that commits any crime. So when we realize that this person has gone beyond, this country has gone beyond what they put in their law, then we'll know whether we are justified to sue the country. All right? Law is beautiful when you know how to use it. That is my request right now. My name is Comrade Pralejana Kiumiolayemi. Please, let's take this step. I just wish we take this step. I've been saying things when Igboho came out. I love what he did, but at the time when he was doing some other things, I said no, this is not the way. I said it. People say no, I am against the Oduduwa Nation. I said no. If you want to get Oduduwa Nation, this is not the best way. Each time you always call for this, I said no, this is not the best way. This is likely to happen. That is likely to happen, and eventually it happened. When he went out of the country to go to, I said, no, that is not the way. If someone still, if you have other people that want to follow you, this is a red flag that we support you. We believe in you. We believe you will stand by your words. And when it happens, we saw you want to run when we are in problem. We saw you running out when we are in problem. So that is a red flag. At the end of the day, when he was apprehended in Benin, I said, no. Say you want to go back to Nigeria. We know how to tackle ourselves here. Don't compare Sunday Igboho with Nnamdi Kanu. Don't compare. They are so very different. They are, in the law, what they are accused of is so very different. Please. And one is bigger and one is small. Igboho will still go scot-free. If he had come back to this country, the normal procedure of law is there. He will explain everything, and he will, by now he will be out from the cell. But yes, as it is right now, let us tackle the Republic of Benin president and the country head on, using their constitution. Thank you. Bye bye.